Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
Thank you so much for being with us today. We got such an exciting show coming up. Kaylee and I will visit a local art center and learn how to do a craft known for throwing. Plus, you'll find out how to get an awesome deal when you dine at this fantastic UNC restaurant. That's all coming soon, but now we need to get into what makes this day special.
What makes today special?
Today is National Bean Day.
Ooh,
yes,
okay.
So beans are good, right? You like beans?
I don't like
No, oh, okay, well, we'll get into that in a second. But
Today's
beans...
not real special to me, but...
Beans, this day just highlights the development of beans. And basically, they were known to be eaten in like 7,000 years ago, so a very long time ago, by indigenous people in like South America and Central America. And basically it's estimated to have over like 40,000 different varieties of common beans in the world.
Oh my
Which
God.
is a lot of different beans. We only know of, maybe what, 10?
Yeah, probably.
If that,
But however many they sell at the store.
However many we know of, and see in the store, but basically this day is just like shedding light on beans and how good they can be for you.
Now, I like coffee beans.
Coffee beans are good.
And then, because you mentioned indigenous people in North America and Central America.
Central America and South America.
Wasn't hot cocoa invented in Central America with cocoa beans?
Yeah, I think you're right.
So they were really big in just like developing the use of any kind of bean.
For sure.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So you like beans?
I like certain kinds of beans. So black beans, sometimes pinto. Black-eyed are popular during New Year's.
It's one of those like texture things for me. Beans are weird.
I get that.
Sometimes
I get that.
Sometimes I can eat them in chili if there's not too many of them.
Yeah, and it's good with other foods, like not by itself. I wouldn't eat beans by itself.
I can't eat beans by itself.
Yeah. What else is it today, Kaylee?
So something I actually like today's National Cuddle Day.
Cuddle.
Yeah,
I love that.
This can be with a pet, with a person, whoever or whatever you want to cuddle.
Yeah, whoever.
But, so it happens in January every year because January is one of the coldest months. Cuddling is a great way to stay warm, of course. And there's actually health benefits to cuddling if you didn't know that.
Yeah, I did know that.
So because it's like you enjoy cuddling, it releases oxytocin. And oxytocin can relieve pain, relieve stress, and reduce anxiety. So it's a chemical released by your brain that helps with all those things.
I love that.
So, and it can help with heart problems and other things like that. So
awesome.
Not only is cuddling just nice when it's cold, it's also beneficial to your health.
Any time of the year, right?
Yes.
Any time, any day, any hour.
Yes.
A cuddle is always worth it, I feel like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like I like cuddling dogs. Like that's like my favorite. It's just such a go-to.
I'm surprised you didn't say cats.
Now, sometimes the cat has to be in the mood though, because if it's not, that's
why I'm not a fan.
That can go really, really badly.
Dogs are always in the mood.
But dogs are always just.
They always want to give you a hug.
Especially like a big dog that you can just like wrap your arms. Oh my gosh.
I love it. So, are you all looking for a Thursday night full of plans this week? If so, you can enjoy a night of flavor and fun at Aji in downtown Greenville on January 9th from 6 to 8. There will be 2 wine experts. It'll be Carly from Advintage and Jimmy from Winebow, and they will face off, each showcasing 6 great varietals. The best part is that you can decide who wins. So make sure to RSVP, and you can check out Aji's website for more information.
Wow!
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That sounds fun.
A little dueling of sommeliers.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
See, I've never done like a wine tasting before. I'm not big on wine anyway. Like it has to be a very specific, because it's also I have found out I don't like grape wine that much. I prefer like strawberry or raspberry wine.
Interesting.
But
okay. You like sweet, dry?
Sweeter. I have a sweet tooth. I kind of.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the start of our shows, we want to connect with you. If you've captured awesome moments showing the best of what ENC has to offer that you'd like Kaylee and I to react to, show or know, just scan that QR code, fill out the quick form, and send us your pics and vids. I'm Davia.
And I'm Kaylee.
Coming up right after the break on Eastern Lifestyle.
We're getting our hands a little dirty.
And trying something brand new.
Make sure to stay with us.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm your host, Davia.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
And today we are at Emerge Gallery and Art Center right here in Greenville to learn how to do pottery. I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
It's both of our first time, so this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
So today we are here with Holly, the Executive Director of Emerge Gallery and Art Center, and she's going to be showing us how to do some pottery today. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited.
Me too. It's my first time.
You ready to learn?
Yes.
Okay,
yes, I'm
well,
excited.
we start with clay. That's
Okay.
an essential. So each
Awesome.
one of you get a ball of clay. And step number one, and I'm going to teach you like I teach our kids here.
Okay.
We do
Okay.
tons of kids classes, tons of
Explain
adult
it to
classes.
me like I'm 5.
Yes,
Yes,
they're 5-year-olds, and they're the best potters we have.
Okay.
So go ahead and take your pointer finger and dip it in the water. And then you're going to make an X right in the middle here. And you're going to take your ball of clay, and when they talk about you working on the potter's wheel, it's called throwing. And I don't know why they say that, but I think it's this first step. So you're going to throw this ball of clay. We'll see how your aim is. Right in the middle of that X.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll do it first so you can see sort of the effort there.
Oh,
Like that.
gosh.
Okay. So
All
throw
right.
it down. You got
Okay.
it. You can't do it wrong.
Okay,
I'll fix it
okay.
for you if not. All right. So
Okay.
there you go.
And we'll meet in the
yeah.
center. Almost.
Okay,
Awesome.
step number 2, I want you to get a feel for your pedal. So put your foot on this pedal, and it's sort of like a car where when you push down, it goes faster. So try that. Except it's not like a car because you can actually take your foot off and let it keep going. Okay, both hands, go ahead and put in your water. And you're gonna put your thumbs together like this, almost like a butterfly, see?
Yeah.
And you're gonna set your hands on top of that ball of clay. And it's gonna go crazy.
I like that feeling.
As soon as it gets dry or warm, add more water.
Okay.
Dip your hands back in that water, okay?
Okay.
And both of you have some nails, so this will be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, the first step is centering the clay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you another technique here. If you take your left hand and have your thumb up, like this, and then take your right hand and grab your thumb. You're gonna take your left hand and put it on the side, and this right hand on top, and your elbow put right against your body, and you're gonna push forward. And what happens is the clay doesn't move anymore. And see my hands?
Yeah.
How still they are.
Okay.
This takes a lot of practice. And if you do a class here, it takes you 6 weeks to figure that out. Okay, so the next step is we have to create an inside here. Oh, and I forgot to tell you what we're making.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Let's know.
We're making bowls, okay?
Oh.
And probably for like ice cream.
Oh,
We
okay.
are
Love ice
your
cream.
Good cereal, whatever you want. So bowls are my favorite. But we have to have an inside to the bowl. So go back to that butterfly, okay? And we're gonna put your thumbs on the top and slowly, right at that very center point, this is where your nails might, you might want to actually go down like this.
It's time for the moment of Zen. Use this time to calm your mind, whether that's by taking a few deep breaths or meditating. Let go of any distractions or stress and focus on the present. Use this time to relax and find peace. Whether you have a business or you're someone with an interesting story to tell, you can email us at easternlifestyle@WNCT.com for an opportunity to be featured. Stay connected with @EasternLifestyle9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes.
And slowly push.
Okay.
And this creates an inside, and you're gonna go very slowly. Look at that!
Oh.
Good. Yep, go a little more pressure there.
So all of this
Okay.
clay that's getting on my hands, what
Yep.
should I do
You
with
can just
it?
put it right in that bucket.
Gotcha.
The final step is we need to actually bring this clay up and make it into a bowl.
So how did you first get into pottery?
Yeah, actually, when I was in elementary school, my art teacher taught me, and I fell in love with it then. So I've been doing it many, many years. Now it's so fun teaching kids here at Emerge too. All right, I'm gonna help you guys a little bit.
So tell us about the sponge. So does the sponge absorb the water if you put too much?
Yeah, and
Okay.
it sort of softens it. The reason you didn't get a sponge is because I don't give my kids the sponge until they work their way up. But I think you
Gotcha.
guys have earned it for next time. Okay?
Thank you. I'm
So there we go, and then you just put the
Wow.
final touches on it, and you have a bowl.
That's amazing.
It's one of the most peaceful things if you can just let it go and know that sometimes it's gonna mess up, but you can just try again.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a very calming thing to do.
Oh, and then you can also do a little spiral in the inside.
Ooh. It has like a little twirl.
Oh, that's
Isn't
so
that
cool.
I think the one really interesting thing about pottery having to do with North Carolina is we're sort of the mecca of pottery here in North
Really?
Carolina.
Oh my gosh.
So we have Seagrove, and actually the clay that we use is from North Carolina. So I love the idea that this comes from the earth right where we are, and then we can use it and it lives on.
So, I mean, I know you said pottery is like kind of your favorite, but I mean, with like a degree in printmaking and all that, how do you use those degrees like in your everyday working here?
Yeah, well, I think with our art center, we teach these things, so having an understanding from the artist perspective, but also the arts educator's perspective, and really understanding what goes into the visual arts and community arts and supporting that. The wonderful thing about art, and I think this is how it does carry on with the classes that we teach here for both kids and adults, is that you get to express yourself through all different kinds of mediums, but also when it comes to pottery, like it is a de-stressor. It's almost a meditative approach, and the classes here at Emerge, especially for our adults, it's a social experience too, so you can come and meet people you've never met before and talk. The conversations are great, and then it's so fun to see you walk away with something that you've made.
Yeah.
And then get to use it.
Yeah. Exactly. Holly, where can people find out more?
emergegallery.com or pittcountyarts.org. We're also the Pitt County Arts Council.
This was so much fun. This was our first time and I had a blast.
Yeah, I
Thank
have
you so
never
much.
touched a pottery wheel before.
Yeah.
It's your first time, but not your last time.
Not my last. I really enjoy this. Thank you again, Holly.
Absolutely.
I had a blast doing pottery. How was it for you?
I had a great time. This
Yeah.
was the first time I've actually made something on
Yeah.
a pottery wheel.
No,
so
me too. And I've been wanting to try pottery for a long time. And Holly
Me
was a great
too.
teacher.
She was fantastic.
Awesome. So thank y'all for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle. It's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that you can unshrink your clothes by using baby shampoo?
Oh.
Yeah, you just add a little to a bowl of warm water and then you soak the item for 30 minutes. Then you gently stretch it back to its size while it dries flat, and it's supposed to help unshrink them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder, does the baby shampoo like soften the fibers to get it to stretch?
I feel like it would, because I don't know why else it would be like specific to baby shampoo if it's not something like that.
Yeah,
Because it's very gentle but soft.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
helps
yeah.
with that process.
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
That's really interesting.
I guess baby shampoo is magic, has a little magic in it.
Yeah, and I think the warm water is also important because
sure.
I think warm water is also what helps fabric stretch. So
Yeah. So up next is an opportunity for great savings at one of the best ENC restaurants. But before that, let's get into trivia. So, what major sports event takes place annually in Charlotte and is known as the largest NASCAR race in the U.S.? Is it A, the Coca-Cola 600, B, the Indy 500, C, the Daytona 500, or D, the Eastern 500? We'll have the answer after the break. Stay with us. Coming up after the break, find out how to get an amazing dining deal here at Gwendy's Goodies and enjoy some fantastic baked goods. Stay with us. All right, we're back. So let's see if you got this right. If you guessed A, the Coca-Cola 600, you are correct. The Coca-Cola 600 is the longest race on the NASCAR Cup Series calendar, and it spans 600 miles.
The following segment was sponsored by Gwendy's Goodies.
Hey everyone, I'm your host Davia, and it's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having an amazing dining experience. Today we are at Gwendy's Goodies in Ayden. Be sure to go to WNCT.com and find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 certificate for only $25 because these will sell out fast. So we are here with Gwendy Michael, the owner of Gwendy's Goodies. Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you for coming. I was really excited to have y'all here today.
Yeah, so this looks amazing in front of us. I know recently you all changed your menu to where you have lunch items now.
That's right. We were in an older location. We moved into this, renovated downtown Ayden because we're in love with Ayden and the possibilities of our downtown. And now in our new location, we're able to offer breakfast and lunch, which is something we couldn't do before. So that's been really fun.
That's very exciting. So let's just go ahead and get started. Let's start with breakfast, it's only right. Can you tell us what we have?
Okay, so this is a cheddar parmesan roll. We call it our CPR breakfast.
Oh, CPR.
The cheddar parmesan roll is unique to us. It's a recipe that we developed. Very cheesy yeast roll. And then on top of that, we put a sausage patty and egg, and it is probably one of our most popular breakfast items.
That sounds so good. I love cheese myself.
Oh yeah.
It looks delicious.
And then next to it is a hot dog kolache. That is actually kind of a Texas thing. We have them plain cheddar and jalapeno cheddar. So really, it's like a pigs in a blanket, but way upscale from that.
Okay,
Yep.
that sounds so good. So now we have this dish in front of us. Can you tell us what we have?
Okay, this is our famous Hawaiian chicken salad. Our cake artist, actually Rebecca, brought that recipe to us. It's got a little bit of lime, a little bit of honey, and some pineapple. We can't keep this in the case. It is so popular, it just sells. People love our Hawaiian chicken salad. It's really good on a croissant. There's some really healthy options, and that quinoa salad is a super grain. It's got lots of great things for you, and it's loaded with veggies and tomatoes and all sorts of fresh goodness.
Wow, that looks
So
delicious.
that's what's with that, yeah.
Okay.
It's really yummy. Yep.
Exciting. Now, can people switch out the sides if they'd like to with any of their dishes?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We have potato salad, we have quinoa salad, and sometimes we have Cuban black bean salad. So, or you could get it with chips
Yum.
if you're not a salad person.
Now we have this amazing looking soup dish. Can you tell us what we have?
Absolutely, that's our Ayden collard soup. We developed this for the Ayden Collard Festival. We wanted to have everything collard here. And it has been such a hit that we've been offering it every day since. It's got collards, it's got smoked sausage, carrots, onions, black eyed peas. It's made right here from scratch, and it is served with our amazing sourdough bread.
Okay, and this is homemade sourdough bread.
This is homemade sourdough bread. We make it right here, the whole authentic process of sourdough baking. We make sandwiches with the sourdough, and we serve it with our soup. So we make eclairs here on Tuesdays, but it is a choux pastry filled with a Bavarian cream, again, made right here, made from scratch, really yummy. And then we put a chocolate ganache on top. This is right here a chocolate espresso cheesecake. It's got coffee in it, it's got chocolate ganache on top, graham cracker crust, again, made from scratch, made right here.
That looks delicious. Cheesecake's my favorite dessert.
We always have cheesecake in the bakery case, cupcakes. We have a wide variety of goodies.
Well, thank you so much, Gwendy. And you all make sure to remember to go to WNCT.com, find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 certificate for only $25 because these will sell fast.
The preceding segment was sponsored by Gwendy's Goodies.
It's time for this or that. We're between two choices. Kaylee and I will choose which one we prefer. So, would you rather be able to breathe underwater or fly in the air?
I think fly.
Me too.
I'm just not underwater that often.
I'm not an underwater guru. I don't really have a desire to.
Exactly. If I like swimming, maybe.
Yeah.
But
You don't like swimming?
I mean, I like swimming, but it's not like
Not enough to.
I don't do it very often.
Me neither.
But like flying is like transportation.
You can go a lot of places
You
when
can
you
go.
fly.
You can go anywhere a lot quicker.
Yeah, that's fun.
I think I'd rather fly.
I'd rather fly too.
Yeah.
I agree. Want to be featured on Eastern Lifestyle? Whether you have a business or you're someone with an interesting story to share, email us at easternlifestyle@WNCT.com for an opportunity to be featured. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by Emerge Gallery and Art Center and Gwendy's Goodies.